Hyvää iltaa ja tervetuloa tänne Kanaliiga CS:n pariin jälleen kerran. Good evening and welcome back to Kanaliiga CS. I'm your host, as you might know, and today we have a very special treat for you all. We have a game, we have an epic match, we have the perfect end to a perfect week. And what we have here is Wolt versus Wolt. We have two meetings of great teams here. We have Wolt Task Force, the number one team of Wolt, and we have Wolt Academy, the Academy team, and the second team of Wolt meeting together in an epic battle of who will get these important scorelines. Wolt has won all the main team. Wolt has won all their matches so far. They have four games and 4 wins, and they're sitting in 12 points. The number one team in the group is Vincent Betas, and they have played 1 game more, so they're sitting at 15 points. So this might put them at odds. Wolt Academy, on the other hand, has played 4 games as well, but they've lost 1, so they're sitting at 9 points. And this might be that they're going to be toe-to-toe with the main team if they beat them this evening. What's going to happen next is that we're going to be meeting team captains. I've promised to meet Grappate from the Task Force team and Team Montana from the Academy team. And I don't think it's a surprise to anybody that tonight we'll be touching the map. Mirage. It's not a surprise. Both teams are a lot of players. But what we also have here is that we have a new player that's been especially allowed for this game so that it can happen. Both teams, of course, have accepted it, and he will be playing. In the, I think he'll be playing in the. He was going to be playing in the Academy team, I believe. He's called Sek. He has a longer name. You will see it in the mats, and we'll see how his performance matches. He will not be playing in any of the other games. He will be just playing in this one, because otherwise there will be not enough. There would be enough players, and either team would have to forfeit. And I think that would be a little bit unfair. But we have 1 minute before the captains will arrive. So in the meantime, I will now do something special, and I will activate a giveaway. So what this means is that at the end of the season, I will pick, or the machine will pick randomly from the winners, one person who will receive a genuine, unspoiled, unused, still in the wrappers, a Kanaliiga mouse mat, and will be able to use that in his future CS endeavors, or if he plays, or if she or he or pick a gender plays in any other games as well. Of course, it works in those as well. So all you have to do is use the command !raffle, and you will be in the raffle. You don't have to follow me, you don't have to subscribe, and you don't even have to like me to be able to win. I will unfortunately, unless there's an exceptions, be able to post it in Finland, but we'll see how that goes. Let's see here. I think Mr. Montana has arrived in the channel. Yes, he has. But I will. Okay, here he is, and here is Mr. Krappat as well. Okay, let's test if I can hear you guys. I am unable to hear Mr. Montana at least. How about Mr. Grappate? No, it looks like I am unable to hear. Let's check. No, that's not it. Let's do some voice checks here. Nobody's muted. All right, this is turning interesting. We're supposed to have a small interview of the captains, but I am unable to hear either of the captains. So that's well. Just a moment. Let's try the other Discord. So, what we also have here is that since Wolt has I think 9 players altogether playing, we have a special guest tonight, as I said, and there we go. Now Mr. Pate is here. Hello and welcome. I will open up the channel so people can hear you. Here we go. All right, welcome. I hope that Mr. Montana will be able to join us soon as well.
Yeah, tech company, but still tech issues.
Yes, it's always like that. It's always like that. Here's Mr. Montana.
Kuuluuko?
Yes, you are in the air.
All right.
Welcome. And well, I have no other words for it. This will be interesting.
And Indeed.
It's the biggest game of our lives.
Yes, and I think that unless you guys meet again in the playoffs, this will be fairly heated, but in a friendly fashion, of course.
Definitely. I think that our strats include some knife kills and tasers. I don't know about Pate's team, but for us, it's a few knives and tasers, definitely.
Yeah. We had this like amazing tactic of changing the in-game leader a couple of minutes before the game started. So, and it's taken by me. So let's see. I have never done this role, so it's gonna be
mind games. I didn't even know that. Oh shit.
Okay, this is gonna be truly interesting. Well, as I know, you're playing Mirage, which is no surprise because it's gonna be it's the map that you both of the teams like to play the most. Was it an easy choice?
I think we were discussing it's either Mirage or Vertigo. So a map that everyone knows and is the favorite of everyone, or then a map that no one knows. But I think Mirage was very quickly decided among both teams.
All right, that of course makes it interesting, so that there's no surprise elements on the map side. How about when you're gonna be starting? How do you feel? Which is the stronger side for each team? Because Mirage is traditionally, of course, very CT sided, or slightly CT sided, but with strong T plays, you might be able to do a lot of surprise plays.
Well, I think we have in the task force side, we are aiming our focus to knife round, and then then we see what happens. But I think our CT side is gonna be today the killer mode side.
Yeah, definitely CT, because we all know the personal preferences where people like to play on the T side. So probably some anti-stratting on the CT side for both teams acknowledged.
Okay, that's gonna be exciting. I'm not sure who will be playing on which players will be playing on which teams, since you have like you share a lot of the players due to the current situation when some of your players are unable to play at the moment. Was it easy to pick the main team and to pick the second team?
There's no main team or second team in this lineup. Pauli, our beloved captain and coach, tried to split the teams as evenly as possible, and we have a newcomer in this game, Antti Seksitai, who's apparently a pretty good player. So I think Otto and Antti from Task Force are scouted, and they will be the high fraggers. But yeah, Pauli chose the teams so they're as even as possible.
Yeah, what I do know is because I was following the discussion earlier, is that your new player will not be able to play in any of the other games because he would change the ranking of the team a bit too much.
Yeah.
So of course we like to keep it fair, and in this aspect, but to make this happen, he has given special permission to participate and make sure that the other teams so there will be no forfeiting because you wouldn't be able to field teams.
Much appreciated. Consider this as a tryout for Antti Seksitai.
Yeah.
For next season's World Task Force.
And of course, this will also decide his future tasks at work. So will he get the nice task or the sucky tasks?
Exactly.
Okay, that's gonna be really interesting, and just we'll be getting into the game so that we won't keep you guys up too late, because tomorrow is a Monday, and like everybody likes to wake up early on Mondays, it's gonna be a crush. But Mr. Montana, you are the leading Gunner-rated player on the academy team, and then on the task force team, Yusumis Dada, who is also a new player for this season, has the highest rating. Which of you will come out on top?
We're on the same team in this lineup, so
okay.
I think it will be even. But then Otto is the highest rated.
Yeah,
on the other side. So I think Otto will be top fragger for Task Force today. But me and Dada, I think we've also scouted how Otto plays, so we'll be anti-stratting him quite a bit.
And to my understanding, Ode is the other AWP player who's be playing on the. But he's playing for. Is he playing for Academy?
He's playing Academy today, so this is also the battle of main AWPers. So we'll decide who's the main AWPer going forward in the season with this game.
Okay, that's good. And I think that Ode is the guy with the Müllering gloves, right?
Ode is the Müllering gloves guy, yeah.
Yes, but Otto has the money gloves. He has those expensive red gloves, if I recall, in game.
Yeah, he spent quite a bit of money on those. He still thinks that they make him a better player, but let's not tell him that they don't.
Okay. Hey, I want to wish you guys both good luck, and without further ado, I'll put on the ads, and I will be joining the server, and we'll be ready to go in just a few moments.
All right.
Okay. Thank you both.
Thank you, Lord.
Good luck.
Thank you. Good luck, brother.
Thanks. Good luck. Bye.
Bye. All right, there we go, and we will be putting on some ads for a bit, and then we'll be right back. I have to join the server and make sure everything is up top notch. Just a moment. Here we go. All praise the Lord Gaben. So, we are ready to go. And we are gonna be putting everything on the line here with Wolt Task Force already getting ready. And also Wolt Academy getting ready here on the server. I will set the team names after the knife round. And here we have Otto. Otto has the red AWP with red Deagle with the red gloves, and we will see how that bodes him well. Here is Sek. He's the new player, getting his tryout here, and based on the information I got, this will also decide his future tasks in the company. So will they be mopping the floors or getting some extra holiday days or something? I don't know how they will. Oh, Galloway. Oh, sorry, Montana there with a dirty Deagle jump shot. Oof. That is. Oh man. And I heard that there will be lots of exciting knife and taser strategies might be involved, but both teams, rest assured, will be taking this match very seriously, because this is going to be a very decisive game for both. And we will see how that goes. We are getting ready to start. And if there's of course any information that you can give me about the matchup, or any pre-information that has been given about the players, of course that's much evaluated. But what we have here is the task force team, and like the captains Pate and Mr. Montana there said, Otto is the highest rated player on the main team, since Pysymis Dara is playing for the academy team. He is the second highest rated player, and Mr. Montana himself is the highest Canada rated player. He's playing on the academy team. He has a Canada rating of 1.41. Then Pysymis Dara 1.32 and Otto 1.30. And of course, it's not necessarily. Well, the rating is pretty fair in a way, but I'm not sure how well does it take into account. Are you playing with an AWP or playing with a rifle? Because I'm not sure, for example, headshot percentages and stuff like that. Usually with the AWP, you don't necessarily even aim for the head, because it's not good practice, because it's much harder to hit and does the same end result, which is death if you hit them in the body. But we will see how the teams bode. All I can say is Pysymis Dara is very, very effective with the nades. 1,000 utility damage. The second highest is Ore, who's playing also on the academy team, 914. So I think that the main team might have a slight disadvantage. And Mr. Montana is in 359 and 659 and 651 respectively. So in that aspect, I think that the main team might be in a little bit of a trouble, because of how well the academy team can utilize the utility here. But what also is to be noticed, that the main operator for the academy team is Ore, 22 AWP kills in 4 games, whilst on the main team we have Otto, 4 games and 39 AWP kills. So that's nearly double the amount. So we all know how important the role of the main sniper in the Mirage might be. If you're holding middle, you can push into the sniper's nest and you can lock down pretty much everything there. So we will see how that goes. But we are now getting into the knife round, and this will be exciting. Otto there with the expensive inventory, everything matching color to color, red gloves, red knife, red deagle. And if I recall, he has might have had a wildfire AWP. But there are 1, 2, 3 custom knives on the T side and only 1 on the CT side on Otto. So T's will win this because those the more expensive knives are the sharper knives. But Ore is in a little bit of a trouble there. Now it's only Mr. Montana left. But Galloway will finish him up with 3 knife kills. Mr. Montana trying very hard there. But it was a nail biter. It was a nail biter there. Galloway with 1 stab away from losing it. But the Academy team loses the first. Loses the knife round, and they will start on the T side. Let's see here. My configs. Toggle console. There we go. Nope. Okay. We will take this round and then we'll change the team names. It seems to be a B rush from the Academy team. They're already on the ground. Team Montana there opening up the kills, but Otto there to trade. Probably stuck behind the bench. Will be mowed down, and it's 4 against 3. The bomb is now arriving on the site. Everybody is in the market from the CT side. Kilo getting tagged to the shop. Ore getting tagged to the smoke from the shop. Bomb is down. Otto taking down Pysymisdata. Galloway flashes very efficiently. Mr. Montana, just 1 health left. Otto takes down Ore. Mr. Montana fighting. But Galloway again. He did finish up Mr. Montana in the knife round, and he finished him up at the moment. But is there anybody to defuse? Yes, there is. I'm sorry about the music. It seems that my CS configs have for some reason reset the controller, so that's a bit unfortunate. I don't want that. There we go. So Wolt Task Force takes the pistol round, and then we have a full deagle buy from the T side. Galloway locking down the A side here, and we can see already that Ore has the Müllering gloves on and is ready to come to the side with his Crimson Web deagle. I think that's the same deagle as Otto has, but maybe it's a little bit more worn. And that's a nice nade, and Sek taking down 3 people from the Academy team and showing very strong performances. He knows that there's somebody there. He knows that there's somebody on Palace. Ore falls to Galloway, who's under the stairs with an SMG hiding. Peeking Mr. Montana there. And Krappate, the captain of the main team, finishes the captain of the Academy team with a nice little spray there. Alright, just a moment. And we are back. Just a little something something. Oh. It resets my key so I don't have X-ray on. That's nice. Oh damn. That's unfortunate. I just rebinded my hotkeys and that's what happens. It's a nice B rush again from the Academy team, and they are holding it. They are holding it. Yes, indeed. Kappa this, Kappa that. Otto ready with the scout. This is their bonus round. And Idan Keisari is one of the dead emperors in the east. Sick. Coming Pysymisdata. He's hiding behind the bench. They know it. He's burning alive, but stays alive. Sick. Falls to Team Montana, and now it's just Galloway left. Galloway surprises the last player. Now we have 10 seconds left. He has no kit. He has a kit. Galloway has the kit, but He could have just hold it. He had a kit. Why? Why Galloway? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Galloway had the kit, but he was not ready. He was not ready for that, and that cost him the round. He should have just stuck with it. But of course, how do you know? How do you know? The answer is you don't. You don't. And it's a T win for the Academy. The Academy is repeating. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. Crossing through the smoke. Kilo. Ore. Montana tops Roboby, but Otto is there to trade away. Pyssymies. Sek falls to Ore. Oh, dirty, dirty shots. Otto here. Otto is in the market. Galloway coming in from the catwalk. Mr. Montana has an angle, but cannot see Galloway just yet. The smoke has dissipated. He runs out of bullets, but Otto runs out of life. Galloway again in the situation where he could defuse, but he just cannot find. But there's two players here still. There's Idan Keisari and Kilo, and they both fall, protecting the bomb plant. That's a sacrificial play, if anything. And we are 2-2. I think that the surprise rush strategies from Academy team has surprised the main team, and of course everybody knows the other team's strategies. But what Montana didn't know, that Krabbade is the captain this time. So we'll see how that goes. And it looks like now there's an eco round on the task force side, and of course the Academy team knows this. So they're split scouting, they're scouting the sites. It's a 5-man stack on A. It's a 5-man stack, and if they push this, even though it's just pistols and nothing else, it's still going to be very, very dangerous. And we can see here that even though Otto and Sek and Galloway have pushed the boundaries, it's still the Academy team taking the last 2 rounds. They're now going middle. Ore is on site. He's making a lot of noise. And Sek comes in and takes his AK away. But this seems like at least 2 players are now there. Mr. Montana and Idan Keisari doing the work. Otto and Galloway fall. Kilo is fighting here, still in the middle. He knows that there's at least one in the sniper's nest. Sek is the player with the rifle. He is rotating to CT. It's been smoked off. You can see Dada through the smoke, but cannot connect. Cannot connect. Pyssymies Dada. Kilo doing a lot of work here. Kilo falls to Roboby. Roboby with a clutch chance here with a P2000 pistol. The basic pistol for all CTs that you're given when you're a noob and you don't even have access to the one. But Mr. Montana mercilessly mows down Roboby, who's just trying to get that AK to the next round and save some money. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen, says Montana. And Roboby falls to the middle. Now it's a gun round. Oh, no. It's a partial buy. Only Sek has bought a gun. The others have a deagle. Ore eats some damage, but Sek is making that rifle work. Taking down 2. Taking down 3. My God. No wonder he's not allowed to play this season. Otto takes down Dada, but doesn't know. Team Montana takes down Krabbade, but doesn't know that Otto is already above him with the deagle. And just mows him down, looking down on his head and saying, okay, if I shoot here, the bullet will exit from his butt. So there will be no extra holes in the body, so it's easier to bury. And that's a nice angle for Otto. And Otto out with the AWP, and it's a save round this time. It's a Deagle round for the Academy team. Let's see, will they challenge him in the middle? They know he's going to be in the middle. They know. They must know. Otto takes down Pyssymies Dada. Through the smoke. He has the timing down. No chance. Ore also now Low HP fighting here with Robobi on the B side. Trying to find an angle. Also, Krapate is near. He's on the corner of the catwalk on the short. The bomb is still in the middle. It's in the hands of Kilo. And it looks like it's gonna be B rush. There's no chance of going mid against the AWP unless they can really peek it. But Otto has the angle down and now. Oh, Ode! Ode has to be careful with that. Don't go. Spotted Pate. But Pate is the fastest this time. Sek taking down Idan Keisari, who did take down Pate. And now Otto takes down Kilo. And now it's just Mr. Montana against 3 with the Deagle. He's coming from A side. But Galloway has spotted him. Galloway is there for the flank. He's trying to make them believe that he's going underground, when in reality, he's looping back to A. He doesn't have the time. He will soon run out of money, but he has enough money for a decent enough buy. 10 seconds left. Otto takes him down within the time limit, I think. And Mr. Montana, within the time limit, and Mr. Montana will get his extra 1,900. And he will be not kept. If he was alive 1 more second, he wouldn't have gotten any bonuses from the loss. And he would have to stick in with what he had. It's going to be a partial buy. A little bit of a buy. 1 scout to Ode. I bet he's going to be challenging it. Mr. Otto there through the wall into the head with the scout. Ode showing that he wants the main over spot. Sek here defending the A side, spotting Ode, and the M4 is making a singing effort in his hands. Pyssymistara taking down Galloway, and now it's just 2 and Kilo. Kilo picks up the scout and shows that he is not here. He is just not a Kilo package. He's a kiloton of performance. Headshot from the movement into the head of Sek. And the eco round goes to the academy team. I was promised that I'll be given a performance and I'll be given a match, which is nothing like. You can see that people are really trying. People are really trying here, and you can see that. You can see that Mr. Montana takes Otto's magic stick and holds it in his hands. Otto is not happy that there is another man touching his stick, but there's nothing he can do. That went a little dirty, but you know, that's the way I go. 4-4. There's a little bit of frag fest on Otto's and Sek's side, 12 and 11 frags respectively. On the main team side, on the other side, it's a bit more even. And I think that's what shows them being able to clutch those rounds. Then again, on the other side, I'm sure have anybody else given the chance. Sek opens up Mr. Montana. The AWP is down. Galloway pushing to Pyssymistara there, taking a little damage, and Pyssymistara taking a lot of it. He's here waiting. He's ready. You can hear the shots from the USPS. In the meantime, Sek goes and picks up the other AWP, and they now have 2 ready and waiting. Ode has come to the B side to cause some mayhem. He's going to be meeting Pate and Robobi here. Pate already packed down a little. And Mr. Pate comes out on top in this instance. Taking down. He was a bit too low. He came in so close, so low that Ode couldn't flick down fast enough. And now Robobi holding the angle from the boost. Spots Pyssymistara. And it's down. You hope Wolt wins. Well, that's I think that's one of those betting things that if you would do, you might win. You still might lose, but I don't know. You know, everything's possible. Robo going on a little bit of a running spree there, but it's just Kilo against 4 now. He has to ace this to win it. And he tries hard, but Mr. Pate, no mercy, takes him down. And Wolt Task Force takes their 5th round on the board. It's gonna be mostly a good buy on the Academy. Oh, there's a drop. Okay, it's a full AK buy for the Academy team. As you can see, after they changed the Krieg, or the SG553, nobody's buying it. Nobody's using it anymore. There's a little bit of a misfire from Mr. Pate there, but it's okay. Then that nade tags Ode a little bit down, and Robo becomes and finishes the job. Spots Idän Keisari, throws in a little fire to his feet, and a smoke to follow. A flashbang, that is. Not a smoke. Idän Keisari through the smoke, taking a little heat, but opening up the B side. That nade was a very nice nade, but Otto is there ready to pick out any crossings. Mr. Montana, Kilo goes down. There's no smoke in the window, so it's easy pickings. Mr. Montana does a dirty little peek there. Mr. Pate is reporting Mr. Montana, and that is fine. There's nothing nicer than to get your teammate back banned. Sek takes down Pysymistera, and now it's just Mr. Montana, and he takes down one, but he has 2 more to take down. AWP and an AK, and Sek holds the corner, and when Mr. Montana puts his head around it, he's down. They knew where he was. He had a very little chance to make it out alive. If he would have taken Sek down, maybe, but not this time. Interesting, Sek will hold down the AWP, and Otto, the main AWP player, will be sticking to the M4. It's a full Deagle round then for the Academy team. They cannot afford to buy properly this round, and they will be going middle to challenge Sek, who misses the shot on the peak, misses another shot, and takes a little damage. So maybe Otto will get his AWP back very soon. Or maybe Otto has done some adjustments to the gun, so it's a bit unnatural to use to him, I don't know. Pysymistera falls to Otto, who's in the middle. Now Sek gets the scope down. Otto taking down another one, Sek spotting one. Kilo takes down Otto in the connector. Another missed shot. Peeking wide and peeking well. Ode doesn't stand a chance. A headshot from Sek with the AWP. And it is the 7th round nailed down for the task force. Wolt Academy falling a little short on these last rounds. It was a little bit back forth, but now they have to turn it around. Of course, this map is CT sided, and we'll see how that goes. It's a full AK buy again on the Academy side. I hope that this time they will be using the utility, but they're not using strategical smokes. You can throw the smokes pretty nicely from the corners, and you can smoke off the market for example, where Otto has been lurking with the AWP, and now Sek is in the sniper's nest as well. It's gonna be a B push. Kappan takes down Pysymistera, but Ode is there to try. Robopi takes down Idän Keisari. Sek is already in the market. Mr. Montana takes down Robopi. Now it's on Otto. Otto there greedily from the back. Says to Sek, hey. Get off my window, dude. Mr. Kilo will put the bomb down, but he is there alone. Takes down Galloway. Now they know where he is. He has 2 AWPs against him. That is not necessarily an easy thing to do. And Otto just brazenly pushes through with balls of brass at least. with his red knife and red gloves on, and comes to finish the job. I think he's a little bit upset that he has to wield Galloway's AWP that is not red. Yes, Sektaj is making a little bit of a mess with Otto from for the academy team, but we'll see if they manage to pull this one back. 8-4 at the moment. It's a full AK buy again. Mr. Montana going for a lurk. The rest of the team is concentrating on Pysymisdata. Picks down Galloway, who has the habit of going in for a little bit of a peak streak sometimes, but Otto angled down very tightly from the sniper. Has crop but the falls as well to the lurk. Sektaj is here on the ticket, but has to fall back a little when he's challenged. Mr. Montana challenging Otto. He's very low HP, but that is enough. Robobi is holding down the angles. The bomb is not down yet. Otto takes down Kilo, but Idän Keisari takes down Sek. And now it's 2 against 2 again, but the HP on the academy team is very low. Otto knows where the guy with the bomb is, but doesn't want to push it alone. The bomb is down finally. And Otto is holding the sniper's nest angle while Robobi is coming. But Mr. Montana to the back. And now Idän Keisari. That works out perfectly. Perfect timing from Team Montana before Robobi has a chance to come through CT to the ticket and challenge Idän Keisari. Team Montana shoots him in the back. Otto has to turn around and hold the murder hole. And while he does, Idän Keisari shoots Otto in the back. That's gonna be something to talk about at the coffee table. Of course, remotely. A little bit of fire damage there for Kilo. It's a partial buy now for the task force team. Karapate and Galloway with just pistols and no helmets. There's one op on the hands of Sek here, looking through from the top of ticket through connector to the catwalk and securing a lot of the map. Again, Ore here in the apartments. He has a scout. And there's a Krieg now for Idän Keisari. Let's see if the meta is still true. Let's see if he can still wing this baby. Look at his face. He's there like Ramboing up, so to speak. And what will he do? Galloway trying to find a little bit of a target. He does find two. Oh, a dirty headshot to Mr. Montana. Takes down 3 shots really fast, and one of them manages to land on his head. A very important opening pick. Ore takes down then Otto. Takes down Robobi. Krappate is gonna be rotating from the back, but he is rotating quite slowly. Ore takes down Sek from behind and has key spot here. Oh, Galloway! What are you doing, Ore? You do want the main Ober spot, don't you? It's gonna be challenging. Oh, what a flick! That's dirty. That's an ace. That's an ace for Ore. That is the play of the game, unless something magical happens. Something magical happens. But I'm not sure how you can top that. See you in court. Mr. Pate. Oh, that was amazing. Amazing round for Ore. Otto holding the angle with the deagle, but Ore is ready. Kilo falls to Robobi in the underground, I think. Now Robobi is pushing through and Ore is here quite vulnerable, but Robobi just wants to take the AK and go back. He could have done a lot of damage, could have taken down. Pysymisdata takes down Sek on the A side in the meantime. But Galloway is there to trade with the Deagle. Man advantage is on the task force side, but the utility and the weaponry is still, for now, on the academy side. Let's see which will pan out. There's a huge flank coming from Roboppi and Krappate. And Idän Keisari sorry, will be none the wiser. He'll be caught out with the bomb and the creek and a grenade in his hand. And will that seal the deal? Ode, Team Montana making it work. Team Montana falls. Now it's Otto and Krappate. Ode hears the steps. Misses the shot. Otto there for the revenge. And that is the last round of the first half. Going 9-6. The Wolt Task Force and Wolt Academy doesn't manage to secure the 7th round for them. But it is on. And my God, it will be tight. It will be tight. This is a city-sided map, and if Academy manages to take down the pistol round, who knows what'll happen. Otherwise, they will be in a disadvantage, but who'll know. By the way, check out the raffle. You might win a Kanaliiga mouse mat, free delivery to Finland, open to all. Sek takes down Ode on a run by, and are they doing Tour de Mirage? Well, not exactly, but it's some sort of a tour. But there's 3 people here waiting. Except the bullets are not connecting so far. Kilo takes down Robopi, but Sek is taking down Idän Keisari. Kilo takes down Galloway, and now Pyssymies not somehow. I think he managed to buy a broken gun or get a broken gun. Or maybe he had blanks. He didn't. I don't think he did any damage in the whole round. It wasn't very. He had a good spot, but just didn't connect for him. And he is sharing the one of the least frags in the server at the moment. But he was the second highest rated player on the academy team right after Team Montana. So I'm not sure. Has he not got his Mueller gloves on? Maybe Ode needs to give him a few tips. It's gonna be a pistol rush, but that's not gonna end well since they are ready. Pyssymies managed to take that Sek, but it's just him against 4 now, and they know that he has nothing. Just a pistol. He's hiding in the corner, and they are coming for him. Oh, Kilo down, but Galloway burns Otto alive in the meantime. But it's 11 rounds now secured for the academy team. Until next time, Superheze, thank you for popping by. It's an early morning for you. I completely understand, and you will be able to watch the rest of the game from my channel or from YouTube, where I will upload these games. Have a great night and have a great work week. Task Force is setting up for a little bit of an info play. They know that now they have guns, at least in some form. There is a scout on Ode, and we know that he can ace it with that. Galloway taking a lot of heat. Sek taking a lot of heat from Ode there in the middle. Ode taking some heat from the AWP from Otto. And falls back for now. Looking for another angle. Krappate holding the angle on the ramp with the Mac-10 near A. Making sure that there will be no flanks. But the bomb is coming here in hands of Otto. If the Wolt Task Force team does lose this, they will not have a proper buy. They might have a half buy or a forced buy, but not everybody can have a proper set. Galloway in the middle, and now they added the bench. You can jump on the window without help from a teammate. Nice nade, goes down to the legs of Ode, but not a lot of damage done. Not even 20. Galloway trying to boost jump, but Ode is there to take him down. In the meantime, Kilo taking down Sek. And now it's 2 against 3. The bomb is on the side, but Team Montana fighting and holding. And it was Robobi left, but both Otto and Robobi fall when Team Montana comes out from the corner, holds the site, and locks it down for the Academy team to get their 7th on the board and the first one on the second half. It's going to be a pretty much of a pistol buy with just Eagles on the task force side. And we are getting ready for some mulling from Ore. Robobi throwing some nice Deagle throwing skills over there. This is a special setup, I guess. Mr. Montana going for some info plays on the ramp. Together with Dada, they want to make sure, but now they're hurt by Galloway. And Mr. Montana doesn't even have a time to take a shot before he gives his gun to Sek and opens up the round for the task force team. It's a bit of too much of an info play. Bishop is Dada. Smoke flash off and Robobi takes him down with the Deagle. The A site is now in the hands of the T team. Robobi still pushing here in the sniper's nest. Here's the footsteps of Ore, but that doesn't even matter because Ore takes down Otto. He does take one shot in the gut, but as you know, one shot to the gut is not dangerous. Robobi takes down Kilo as well, and now it's 2 against 4, but nothing comes out of it as Sek and Robobi close that round very efficiently. All task force swings back the victory to their team and forces Academy to a force buy. They will not have a proper setup. They will have some Pysymis setup with just a Deagle, 1 FAMAS, 2 SMGs, and a scout on Ore, but let's not count them out yet. Ore challenging in the middle, but there's 2 AWPs, Galloway and Otto. As you remember, Galloway also does backup opening on his spare time. Pysymis that are taking down Grappate on the A ramp. In the palace. On the A side, Kilo is spamming with the FAMAS, then dropping off before Robobi gets a time to nade him. They're just fighting through the smoke. There's no real connection there. It's all superficial. Iran Keisari, but he is taken down by Sek, who's come through catwalk. There was nobody holding the middle, and it was now fully open. They don't have any idea that Kilo's here as well. Ore taking some hits from Sek. Robobi falls to Kilo, who's now revealed his position, but it's 3 against 3, and they're not sure where he is. There's Kilo. Takes down Galloway. A nice flash, but Otto takes him down. The flashbang does hinder the movement. Movement's a bit. Otto putting the bomb down. Team Montana coming from the apartments, while Mr. Pysymi is here, the highest ranked 2 players on their team, is ready in the market. There's an AWP holding the site and 1 M4. They need to get Sek down first. He is low HP. And he does. Team Montana in the meantime picks out Otto, and the round is pretty surely going to the Academy team. There we go. There we go. With a kit on Pysymias, it's not even a problem. 8th round to the Academy team, and now the money is still pretty good. Pretty good for the T side, since they get the bomb down and everything. But it's getting a bit low. If they lose this, they will have to save at least some of them. Sek and Robobi have money, but others really don't. But the same goes for the Academy team. If they lose this round, there's no guarantees that they'll be able to field any proper buys next round. Or most likely, indefinitely, they won't be. Karapate and Robobi pushing through middle. There's nobody here watching this angle, except now there's Ore here in the mid, in the connector. But he falls back. Team Montana taking 1 down. The nade damage is not connecting very well to Robobi, who's here. He's trying to get rid of anybody looking in the middle. Iran Keisar is here. Robobi is trying to jump, but he's not finding the He's not finding the perfect, but now he manages to do it. If Idan Keisari would have been there in the hole, he would have spotted Robobi easily. But now Robobi gets a free pass to the murder hole. The bomb is down. Team Montana here in the connector. And it's 3 guys holding the site. Sek, Galloway, and Otto. All full health. There's 5 of the opposing team members left. Galloway fighting with Ore. Falls. Ore falls then. Sek takes down 1. Robobi fighting. And managing to connect to Idan Keisari. It's just Team Montana left. But he doesn't have the time. And Robobi, he knows this. Taking 3 very, very, very important kills. Mr. Montana taking 3 kills as well. But unfortunately, it's not enough to kill most of the team. You have to kill them all, and you still have to defuse the bomb if it goes down. The A side was broken, and now this means that the academy team is forced into a forced buy. They have to start winning the rounds if they want to climb back. The T side has been surprisingly strong for the task force team. Academy has taken only 2 rounds, and we'll see how this will go. Team Montana doing aggressive mid plays again, but I think that he's being read. Otto is here waiting with Robobi. Pysymistera taking down Galloway on the A palace. Otto doesn't know. And Team Montana falls to Robobi in the meantime. So Otto didn't know, but in the meantime Ore as well is taking down Sek with a scout. Ore's taking him down, and Otto is here pushing down the mid. Ore spots Otto. Otto spots him. A little bit of a peak battle there. Shots are not connecting now. Otto takes a little tag and falls back. He knows that he's now easily tagged by the scout, easily shotted. Pysymistera also holding the angle here on the A side. The bomb is probably heading towards B side. It's in the hands of Karapate, who's now on the underground. Otto taking down Idan Keisari on the apartments, and now the site is open. Ore, does he know that Robobi is here in my favorite spot on top of the shelves? The bad side is that you can see his legs if you get the right angle, if you know where to look. I know Ore knows where to look. The bad side is also you can't get down there for very fast. It's very slow to get down from there. Otto taking down Kilo. Otto taking down Pysymistera. And Otto wanting to find Ore as well. They were fighting out earlier. Ore, he knows this is not gonna happen. He wants to save that AK. Otto and Krapate making their way out. Krapate, happy face there on him. He was planting the bomb and he put it down, and he was the MVP for doing this. Otto did take down 3 kills and still goes after Ore, because that's just not enough. Sek is too close in the kills. 31 kills to Otto, 26 for Sek, and Robobi now at 17. On the other side, Team Montana 21, 17 for Ore, and Kilo 12, Pysymistera 10, and then Idan Keisari, I think it was at 7. Not 5. So the star players are making it a bit different. Of course, Sek they know that he was already a tough nut to crack, but they didn't know he was this tough. Team Montana saving the AK. That's the only gun that they have. They have 2 P250s, I think, or 3, and then 1 USPS. Is that and then that's it. The fire goes a little bit long, and Mr. Montana manages to stand here. Wait, but Robobi, what was that? He was just flying. He was just flying all over. Pysymistera taking down Galloway. He finally falls. Otto and Sek coming to play, and now it's just Idan Keisari. He's here alone. He's taking damage from Sek. Otto holding the other angle, nading him, and Otto holds the angle and takes his head off. No mercy. None is asked. No quarter is asked. No quarter is taken. Otto throwing out red AKs. You get a red AK. You get a red AK. And you get a red AK. I guess his inventory is really quite a bit. I think he's also into pinup girls and red color. Not sure. These are just guesses based on observations. Oh, this... Yeah, Galloway. Galloway is fielding Otto's rifle. That was what I was thinking. Like, what? Alright. They're doing Tour de Mirage. They don't even have the bomb, but it doesn't matter. Idan Keisari hears the steps. He knows exactly what's going on. They're doing 15-8. Task Force is in the brink of getting this. Idan Keisari flash thrust at the burst time. Doesn't manage to land a shot, and Sek takes down Pysymistera. Otto taking down Idan Keisari from the connector steps. And now nobody has any idea what's going on. Otto is here in the connector, taking a little damage. Mr. Montana holding sandwich. Ode. You cannot count Ode out. AWP in his hands. He is dangerous. Otto there behind the wood. If you would just know, you would shoot. Surely, I think that Ode might have spotted one guy coming through already. Misses the shot. Grappate falls to Team Montana, who's still holding sandwich. Mr. Montana here doesn't land the shots against Otto this time. And now it's just Ode. Ode against 3. He has to get a 4K to win this. The bomb does go down on B side. So it's not even here. Otto doesn't know for sure that he's already left. But now they know. He misses the shot! And Galloway closes it out. This time Ode wasn't hitting the shot as well as he hoped. And Loudfoot there, and Bullseye and Toaster, all the heroes from the main team take down the academy team in this match of the company. There's no plural because it's one company. Well, Task Force takes the match 16-8 from the academy team, and Otto holding down securely the main AWPer spot, but Ode showing some really, and that scout AWPAs definitely the play of the game. I have to make a clip of that. That's gonna be awesome. Or if somebody wants to do that for me, that of course takes a load of my mind. And just remember to type in !mark raffle if you want to be participating in a chance of getting that sweet Kanaliiga mouse mat to you. It's for free. There's no obligation to follow, to subscribe, or even to like me. So let's get to it. Thank you everybody for this lovely evening. It was very exciting to be in this special match that is most likely not gonna happen very often. And hopefully there won't be too much of, henkselin paukuttaminen, or, showing off the chops on the morning meetings. Like, yeah. So remember that game last night? Kicked your guys' butt. Yeah, so I hope that stays in a minimum, and it'll be just like smirks, and yeah, next time. Okay, thank you everybody. It was a very nice evening. Participate in the raffle. I'll be back next time. Some ads, and it's good night. Thank you, and have a nice week.